This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're outside York Hall. Do you know, it's very scenic here outside, isn't it?
Yeah, look, have a look at the bins. They smell great.
There's a mattress there and all behind the car.
Yeah, Sonny Donnelly, look.
He's done very well today, by the way.
Did he? Oh,
yeah,
well done, Sonny.
Well.
Well done. Done very well today. You've been on the sunbeds?
It's not in there, isn't it?
This was a good call. Whoever decided to do
Thank
this.
you, mate.
It was actually a good call.
Listen,
to put a couple of fights on.
Obviously, situations like this, the person who decides to do it should get all the credit. That's me.
Whose idea was it?
That's mine.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. No, it was a team decision, and a lot of work goes into these things, you know. And I think you got to do different stuff. It's like what I said to you about Goodison Park. No one else wanted to do Goodison Park. They just go to the arena. Other people might have said, "Oh, do you know what? Let's just do a workout in a gym behind closed doors." No, let's do it in York Hall with 1,400 people. Let's put on a couple of professional fights. Let's give everyone a great night. Did you have a great night, Coogie Bear?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
I did. Always have a great night. You know, one of his opponents for Joshua always talks confident, and they go, "Oh, I'm going to knock him out." And part of you think, what if they're right one day?
Well, I don't know if you watched Brazil's workout. He looked pretty tasty to me. Great left hook, footwork looked good, but it's a different occasion, isn't it? When you're in an arena full of 18,000 people against Anthony Joshua. So he talks a great game. We know a bit more about Dominic Breazeale than we know about Charles Martin. We know he's got pedigree, we know he was a good amateur, he was in the Olympics, he's fought some good heavyweights. And I think you're just going to get a guy who's going to do everything he can to become heavyweight champion of the world.
I disagree.
That's what's on the line.
I disagree about that.
What?
I think the fact that Charles Martin was such an unknown quantity, people didn't think that Joshua was going to iron him out inside 2 rounds.
No, but not enough people are giving Joshua credit for the performance. You know, you got like Fury waving his £1,000 betting slip saying, "I'm telling you now, Charles Martin will knock out Anthony Joshua within 3 rounds." And then Joshua just puts on a clinic, irons him out in 2 rounds. Like, where's the credit? Oh, Martin was rubbish. That's a Brit mentality, isn't it? You know, what about, it was a great performance from AJ. He adapted well to a 6'6" southpaw and won the world heavyweight title. Now against Dominic Breazeale, he could go in, have a great fight, knock him out. Oh yeah, but it's Breazeale, isn't it? You know, so it's a difficult position. But I think you've got a young, hungry guy in Breazeale that's going to throw leather. And that could be his downfall.
Are people a little bit dismissive of the fact that he's still only his 17th fight? I know he's the world champion now.
Yeah, but
so
it doesn't really matter because the fans don't care about that.
Right.
And they're right to. I'm not having a go at fans. Fans are looking at it and say, right, it's at the O2, the ticket prices are quite expensive, it's on pay-per-view. I don't care whether it's his 17th fight or his 1700th fight. But forget about the amount of fights he's had. This is just a good fight. And it's a great card. So it's a difficult position. It is a difficult position because you have to, you know, as a promoter or an advisor or you know, his coaches, you have to pick the right opponent. He is still learning. He's not the finished article. He still beats everyone out there, in my opinion. But of course, you want to take those fights when you feel like you've had those other fights, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? And you know, with Breazeale, we'll see. We'll see. You know, Breazeale, he's 17-0, 15 knockouts. He's got as much right to be in there as anyone else in the top 15 in the IBF.
I mean, if the Charles Martin fight wasn't a world title fight, you picked him as an opponent for Joshua, and Breazeale likewise was just an opponent for Joshua, which could have been the case.
I don't think anyone would have known. But like I said, it's a difficult situation. I believe they're all credible fights. They certainly do in America. There's a huge buzz for this fight in America. You know, it's live on Showtime. They've got an American here looking to become heavyweight champion of the world in a Brit's backyard. This is a big thing. You know, Britain's got 2 heavyweight champions of the world. Pick yourself up, Britain. Don't mug yourself off. Do you know what I mean? We should be standing there going, yeah, what's going on, Britain? 2 heavyweight champs. Fuck going on? But instead we go, oh, 2 heavyweight champs and one talks too much, he's an arsehole, and the other one, well, he ain't fought anyone yet, has he? That's just what we do.
This rap video that Joshua made.
He didn't make that video. He sang a song.
Oh,
that someone,
right, okay.
yeah.
But
You can call it what you want
He
to get
rapped,
more views.
yeah?
Yeah, he sang it. He sang a song. Yeah,
He rapped,
yeah,
didn't he?
about Dylan White.
About Dylan White. I don't think Dylan White was too impressed, which he's not going to be.
It's great news for the rematch, isn't it? Dylan White phoned me up on Sunday when I was having my Sunday lunch, telling me, "I'm telling you now, I've seen that video, this, that, this, that." I said, "What? Do you want a rematch or not?" You've got to play the game. Sometimes I tell you things for a reaction.
It's alright, it works.
No, but sometimes Josh does things. It's like part of the fun of this business is the sideshow,
Of course.
right? So don't worry about it.
I ain't worried about it.
No, but that's what I'm saying to Dillian.
Yeah. Oh.
Dillian's in a great position. You know, he's got a good fight on Saturday night.
Who is he fighting?
He's fighting Avika Bakurin, who went 10 rounds with Bellew. He went 12 rounds with Michael Wallace just recently for the WBO European title. He went 12 rounds with Pianetta. He's a good, strong, tough fighter, and I think Dylan will look well. July the 30th in Leeds, then we want a British title. And in 2017, the rematch with Anthony Joshua is a real possibility. People will want to see it. People will always want to see that fight again. And the beef's real, it's still there. They don't like each other. But Joshua wanted him on the show. But he also fancied repeating a funny rap about him, or what he thought was funny. So it's an interesting dynamic for me now because I've got both fighters. So I'm sort of, firefighting.
So you don't favour one or the other?
Well, I favour Anthony Joshua at the moment. He's the heavyweight champion of the world.
At least you're honest.
Apparently not.
So, will Dylan White fight Sam Sexton on the 30th?
Well, what happened was... No, he won't fight Sam Sexton on the 30th. What happened was the board made Dillian White against Hughie Fury for the British heavyweight title.
Right.
The next day, Hughie Fury pulled out of that fight. Then they made Dave Allen against Sam Sexton in a final eliminator, right? So I wanted to make Dillian White against Dave Allen straight up for the title because Dillian's now got to fight someone. Okay, see you, mate. Yeah. In Sheffield on the Kell Brook card, and the board turned that fight down, which
For
I think is
what
a
reason?
joke because they felt that Dave Allen is not experienced enough. But these people, you've got to act just with a little bit of commercial nous. And it's difficult to say that to the British Boxing Board of Control because it's not their job to act like that, but sometimes you've got to let common sense rule and let the British heavyweight title, the most prestigious domestic title in the sport, become active. Because otherwise, those two have got to fight now, Allen and Sexton. They might not even fight this year. Or if they do, they'll fight in October, November, December. The British title is going to be contested next year. So I'm going back to the board and saying, listen, let's fight Dave Allen. We'll fight Sam Sexton next. It can be the mandatory. So we'll wait and see what happens.
So, currently, where does Sexton White stand?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Sexton against Allen, final eliminator for the British title. What we're saying is let's fight one, maybe we fight Sexton.
Yeah.
But we like the Allen fight because he's a good talker. I think it's great fun,
Great
and he's
banter.
from Sheffield. Great banter, very similar to Jason Gavin in the banter stakes.
In the banter stakes.
Yeah, so, but
I
I
think Dylan
just-
White really wants that fight as well.
I just want to get the belt active, and I think White against Allen's a good fight.
Yeah. I'll
Kids,
see how,
kids, eh?
how well we've done. Okay. Now, any progress on Golovkin-EUBANK? See, Eubank Jr. tweeted Golovkin saying, "Get ready." Does that mean that anything's happening?
That fight can happen if everybody really wants it.
So make of that what you will. Or
So in the next 7 days, we will find out who really wants that fight.
so
I have been asked to deliver that fight. I've delivered it. It's there. It's ready. We get Doran out of the way on Saturday. And then,
do you think that money may come into it? Why the fight may not happen?
not really, because the structure of the deal, which is I'm happy to give Eubank on a pay-per-view show, as I work with the main events of the show on a fight like that, they can have all the money. That's our work. When a fighter gets to a certain level, they have all the money. Obviously, I do take a small commission, but So they see everything. So the money doesn't come into it. No, I mean, but Senior is very difficult to work with, and I like him a lot. I respect him a lot, but it is like pulling teeth at times. But he wants to fight. I know he wants to fight, and I know Junior wants to fight. It's very complicated to do. It's difficult to do, but I want to get it over the line.
Is it complicated on any side of Team Golovkin?
Not really.
They're up for it.
Yes.
Okay. So it could come down to like how many ringside seats the Eubanks get.
No, they'll own the show. Go back to that. It could come down to, there's a conversation going on now about pay-per-view splits and stuff like that, but ultimately, there's a lot of money to be made from that fight. A lot of money. But there's a time to strike, and the time is now.
So you're saying by this time next week, we will know if that fight's definitely happening or not?
Yes. You might not know, but I will know.
But you will tell me, correct?
Potentially off camera, but yes, you will know, Kugan, if that fight is done in the next 7 days.
I'm very excited for that fight.
I think a lot of people are. I think it's an absolutely huge fight. And the football fixtures are out tomorrow for Sheffield United, so we can get moving on the Vargas fight. The Brook, finally.
Are we assuming this is going to be in September now?
Yeah.
August is out the window?
August is out the window, and actually September and October in play for Eubank, Golovkin, Brook Bargain.
Okay. Have you got any other news?
That Leeds card is banging. Warrington against Highland will announce Dillian White's opponent on Saturday night. Luke Campbell against Argenius Mendes, which is a great fight. Tommy Coyle against Tyrone Nurse for the British title, great fight. Ryan Burnett, Gamal Yafai against Josh Whale, Frankie Gavin, Sam Eggington. I'm sure I've missed other people out as well. Great card. Crawler Linares tickets go on sale on Monday on Fight Pass, Tuesday on general sale. 40, 60, 80, 100, 150, £250 VIP. How did Hearn manage to keep these prices so cheap? £250 for an inner ringside seat. I don't even think you can get a top tier ticket for Klitschko Fury for that kind of money. They've got about 7,000 tickets left, I presume. It's only a room.
What is wrong with you?
What?
What is wrong with you? You've got a disease. It's your fight week. No reason to mention the other team. You just have to have your dig, didn't you?
Someone said to me there was more people in your call tonight than there was for Liam Smith's homecoming world title defence. I thought that was a bit harsh.
Again, what is wrong with you?
Oh, come on. That's what I'm saying to you. You get,
Bants.
Bants. What do you want to get uptight for? Enjoy yourself. Listen,
Okay.
like I say, we're on top. Tomorrow we might be on bottom. Got to enjoy it while you're here.
A mountain of people there waiting for Anthony Joshua.
I know. Why don't you film them? They look well happy with that.
Yeah, I know. They've probably been here all day.
Tomorrow? You coming tomorrow?
What do you think?
Good man. I can't wait for Groves Murray.
Do you know what? I haven't watched The Gloves Are Off.
It's real. I enjoyed it.
I need to watch it tonight.
really enjoyed Groves Murray.
I saw the
Off.
little clip
Yeah, it was
where
really
he was
good.
going, Martin Murray's going, what, you sold it?
Yeah, I know.
You sold
When
it.
I sold 80,000, what you personally sold 80,000 tickets. My favourite bit is when he goes, "If you think you're going to do that, I swear down, George. I swear down." I love Martin Murray. It's such a great fight. Great fight. It's an absolute must-win for both. Must-win.
Is there any...
I like Eubank against Doran. If Doran
Yeah.
get past 2 or 3 rounds, the danger for Doran is he comes out and he has a shootout like he did against Keeler. And that's going to be dangerous if he's doing that against Eubank. It's going to be fun to watch.
Is there any potential beef tomorrow?
I think Groves Murray there could be some needle coming in.
Is Dillian White's opponent there tomorrow?
Yes. You know something as well? Hibbert against Scarpa.
Yeah.
Under the radar, WBC silver. This is a guy 2 years ago was boxing at the Civic Hall in Grays in
Which is
front of
nothing
about
wrong with.
400 people. There's nothing wrong with Civic Hall in Grays. It's 15 minutes from us.
Correct.
Right? We love big up to the people at Grays. You know you're big in my heart.
And Cole Graves.
Right.
Right. Them shows on.
Yeah. Now he's fighting WBC silver title. It's going to give him like a top 5 ranking. It's a Cinderella story. Scarpa, tall, awkward, can punch, plenty of heart, which is unusual for Italians.
Eddie Hearn.
Is that it? You cut me off?
No, listen.
I haven't even
have
done
you
the
got-
spiel.
Have you got anything else to say? You can't sell it like you did the other day. That was Pure like.
I'm getting excited for the new season. How can you not get excited? You know, I'm sitting at my desk, I'm thinking, Eubank Golovkin, where are we going to put that? I'm thinking, let's have a little unification fight for the welterweight IBF and WBO championships of the world. Kell Brook against Jesse Vargas. What are we going to do with a British heavyweight title? Oh my God, I've got a Brit challenging for a world title abroad on September the 17th, but I can't tell you who it is yet. I've got another one at a smaller weight, a Brit challenging from a world title. You wouldn't even know, you wouldn't even guess to know. I'm going to tell you in 2 minutes when this is off.
What, the one on September 17th?
No, the other one that I'm working on as well. Well, it's done. Then we've got to look at Anthony Crolla. What, you want a unification fight? Oh, it's not a unification fight. Oh, it is. WBC Diamond Ring Magazine belt and the WBA to find out who the #1 lightweight is in the division. I think so. Then let's go to October. Let's go back to the Hydro. Let's do Ricky Burns, 3-time world champion, free-weight world champion, defending his title. Oh, you know what? Let's throw Tony Bellew in there as well. What, do you want to have a quick voluntary in September? What, could that be 4, 5, 6, 7 fights? Brits challenging and defending world title fights on Sky? I think so. October the 22nd. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Let's go Birmingham. Let's get KUGAN a little world title fight. Let's do a little local derby between Gavin and Eggington. I think so. And in November, let's do the next defence of Joshua's world heavyweight title. And also, let's go abroad for a little show that I'm working on as well. That'll be announced next week. Then let's do Dillian White against Derek Chisora to end the year. Mate, get on this motherfucking British boxing bandwagon. See you later.